Hey, what's up? Today I have another topic that I wanted to dive into. Today I'm playing a different game compared to the usual GTA Online, this being Horizon Zero Dawn, which is a brand new one I've recently got and is a ton of fun. But you see, today's topic is all about money and materialistic possessions, and I need to stop revolving your life around it if it's something that you find yourself revolving your life around. You see, it is a very interesting topic, money. We all need it to survive in this modern day, you know? And it's something that a lot of people strive for. Heck, it's something that I even strive for. But there is a big issue with doing that. When you hold on to the idea of, like, I just need to make as much money as possible and just you revolve your entire life around it, you start to see that you become a lot more miserable. This is something that I've experienced firsthand when it's like, okay, I just need money right now as fast as I can, as much as I can get, that kind of thing.
Hello, I like money.
I understand why you'd want to do that, and I understand why people's lives revolve around, needing to get money and stuff, because they don't really have an option in that case. But you see, if you focus your entire life just striving to go and get as much money as possible, and all the materialistic possessions, like, think of any rich guy on social media. They're wearing the fancy suit, they're talking all condescendingly, they're saying how broke you are, they're in their private jet, they've got the most expensive watches and possessions, and they're saying how great their life is. But it's like, how great do you really think having all of that stuff is when your life is just fully consumed with money, and that's the entire thing? A lot of these people, you think they enjoy what they're doing? No. Not at all. They're just doing it for the money. There's this one quote from the Bible, from Matthew 16:26. "For what is a man profited if he shall gain the world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul?" It's basically saying you could get literally everything you could ever want. All the money, all the materialistic possessions. But if you lose your own soul, what is the point? It's just null and void. People who surround their lives with just getting money are the most miserable people I have ever met, for sure. So while yes, it is important to focus on money in your life and to get money and, to support yourself, once you begin to make that the main priority of your life and you revolve your life just around getting the fanciest, coolest things and the most money you can, that's just when you start to just lose your soul. You see, I have a very firm belief that if you are passionate about something and you work at it basically relentlessly, I believe you can make that thing succeed and you can make a living off of that. If you go at it for long enough and you become good at whatever this thing is that you enjoy to do, I think that you can fully sustain yourself off of that. Will you make the most money ever? No, probably not. But if you are doing something that you're truly passionate about and you truly enjoy and gives you that purpose that I've talked about in my previous video, I think that is the most valuable thing you could possibly be doing. I talked about in my last video, like, you need to focus on your purpose above all else, which if you're interested in learning more about that, I highly recommend that video. I think I did a pretty alright job at least of describing that, so I think that could be very insightful. But if you just find out what you have your purpose to be, what the work that just fits with you, and you're able to do the best and you enjoy the most and that challenges you, and it's just everything just kind of clicks. Once you find that thing and you just put it all into that, I think that is when you truly start to become able to live the life that you truly want and have that meaning, the healthiness, and everything that you could possibly really want. It may sound so like, oh, you just do this certain type of work that you like and everything gets fixed. But it's like, it's more than just a certain type of work. It's the reason for you being here, I believe. Your purpose for being here. So when you're working towards that, there really isn't much of a better feeling, I feel. That's my personal belief. Feel free to disagree. But there's another quote from the Bible. 1 Timothy 6:10. "For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows." When you focus just on money, and that is the main focus of your life, you take a step back from other things that matter. You may sacrifice the important things in life, like if you're religious, like a relationship with God or a relationship with your family or whatever it may be. And it's really sad, but if you just go solely after money and the material possessions instead of focusing on the work that truly has meaning to you, you will find yourself miserable. And don't take my word for it, just you can see this from a lot of very successful people who got famous doing things that they did not enjoy doing, or rich, and their life has been changed forever because of it. I'm pretty sure like there's a video of maybe Mike Tyson or someone where he's talking to an interviewer after winning all these matches and being like one of the best in the world, and the interviewer asks him like, how do you feel about like all of the awards and stuff that you got? And he's like, it's all useless, it's all pointless, it wasn't worth doing.
Look at this stuff. This is history here. You're history.
This is garbage. I can say I bled for garbage.
So this is meaningless.
No, at one time it meant a lot. When you're just a young kid, this is everything to you. But then you realize your priorities change. And you just want your children to be happy and do nice things, and that makes you happy. This is nothing. This is just nothing, man.
He strived, in this case not necessarily for the money, although that did come with it, but he strove for the fame and just becoming the best in this one thing, sacrificing everything else. And while that may have been his purpose, perhaps, he sacrificed every other good thing, and he became miserable because of it. Really, that's what I wanted to talk about for today. If you are going in a direction with your life to where you are solely focusing on just the money and not how you're getting that money, and you just revolve your life solely around how to get the most money you can, I would encourage you to just maybe think a little bit differently about maybe why you want to get that money. Yes, money can be extremely helpful, and I'm in a very privileged position in my life currently to where I don't need a ton of it. And personally, I think you should strive to make a ton of money. I think money can be an amazing tool, but it becomes a detriment when, in order for you to make that money, you sacrifice the good things in your life, which ends up making life just not as worth living. There's so much great in the world, and if you only focus on money, you'll miss it. But with that being said, I hope this video didn't come off as judgmental or like you need to be poor or anything, because I think you should make a lot of money while doing the thing that you think is your purpose. Following your purpose to make a ton of money, I believe, is how you live like the best life, because then you have the freedom from the money and you're doing what you love, and that sounds like the dream, honestly. But yeah, with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.